Jamorant, let's get on this ignorant motherfucker. Now, what you said? You said it might have been an old
It
video.
might have been an old video. See, I look at it. I'm going by every perspective, but because look at his hair. If that's an old video or a new video, you know what I'm saying? Just think about what his hair was at the last playoff game, and they lost just a couple weeks ago.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at his hair. They look like an old video, but it has going on. It's going so fast that you really can't tell.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to speak for him and the city. You know what I'm saying? Damn, Jay, he's just 23, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a certain way you wild out. But, man, you trying to speak to the kids, keep them from running out here doing this. But by you doing it, what makes you think they're going to want to stop?
Exactly. The example you said, this is the example. We it's already fucked up out here.
Mm-hmm.
The teenagers breaking into kids and Hyundais, the Infinities, they carjacking motherfuckers. And then they see an NBA player with a gun up.
Yeah.
That's extra
around.
juice.
Yeah, bouncing around with a gun.
Now, I'm going to go back to where you say you think the video is old.
I think the video old. See,
I know you might want to have belief that Ja Morant is all right and give him benefit of the doubt, but he's an ignorant ass motherfucker. And see, this is why, you know, that's what fucked him up last time. We tried to have faith in this nigga.
Yeah.
This was a live video. That's why you know it's not old. His friend went live. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Currently, and people who was watching the live, they stole the video and saved it and screen recorded it.
Oh,
yeah, he fucked up.
Yeah, so he really put himself in a fucked up position. Damn, Josh, you can't be doing this shit. I know you're crunk up, man. You're feeling good.
You think Memphis did that to him?
Hell no.
The culture of Memphis?
I ain't gonna lie, man. Motherfucker these days might see a nigga just to say me and you came up. You got 25 million, I got 25 million. Guess what they gonna do? Either we gonna make them get into it, or one of these niggas, we finna get one of these niggas messed off real bad.
If we still in the hood.
Yeah, if we still in the hood.
We remove ourselves from the hood, we'll be two rich niggas.
I'm telling you for real.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you for real. You won't have to worry about nothing. But then when you have that party, man, y'all come out to the ranch, man, have a party with me. And there you go. Bam. One video. And you know I drink. They gonna take care of one video.
Man, Marcus was drunk as a motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you what a nigga try to do to you. This how evil niggas is. A nigga try to get up under you and wait on you to get drunk and steal some of that money you got.
Yeah.
Wait till you fall out unconscious.
Yeah.
Yo, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, you knew your whole life. You just didn't have no money your whole life. So you thought he was your nigga your whole life.
Yeah.
But when you got that money, it's gonna bring out the criminals, the crooks.
And this crazy part about it. The nigga you're full of, you already crunk. Soon the niggas just want you to hit him. You smack him across the head with the bar. I'm finna sue him, man. I ain't do nothing to him. But y'all filming everything, but then y'all gonna put what y'all want to put on there.
Right, they gonna hide all this. They gonna hide all this. That's just like one time, I had a girl I was trying to fuck with, supposed to be a woman, equal a bitch that ain't shit. And I caught her doing some bullshit the first 4 days I'm fucking with her. And I tell her, look, I don't go for this type of shit. I don't know what type of niggas you've been with in the past, you know what I'm saying? But this ain't what I'm going for. And if you want to fuck with me, this what you can do and what you can't do. Now, I'm not making you do nothing. I'm just letting you know if you want to fuck with me, certain things I'm not going to allow you to do.
Yeah.
So this is the choice. And it wasn't nothing crazy, you know what I'm saying? Just a respectful, simple, strategic shit that she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
She tells me, okay, you know, I fucked up. I made a mistake. I ain't going to do it again. Give me another chance. I'm like, okay, I'm letting you know, I'm going to give you a chance, but this is the beginning. And most of the time when you fuck with women in a relationship, if you don't set the tone in the beginning about what you ain't going for and stand on it, she going to run it all over you and play games with you because you don't establish respect.
Yeah.
So I tell her, look, I'm going to give you another chance, but if you fuck up, I'm through fucking with you. I'm letting you know that, so don't take this second chance as a joke.
Real talk.
Yeah. She like, okay.
Right.
Couple days go by. It was all right. We get to Friday. It's the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
The weekend, the freaks come out. That's when people really show they real interactions and true colors on the weekend, because that's when most motherfuckers get money in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
That's what most niggas that was fucking your bitch gonna call her trying to hit that thing on the weekend.
Tell you.
So all the laid back shit during the week, even though she fucked up, is covered up. It's about to come out on the weekend.
Yeah.
She do some shit to sign show that she did what I told her not to do again. So I tell her simple move. Let me see your phone. Oh, let me see that. You don't want me to see your phone? Shit, we ain't got nothing to talk about. So I tell her, you know, I'm through fucking with you. Now, when all this occurring, I'm taking her all her shit because she been staying over my house.
Mm-hmm.
I got a backpack she came with because she in college. You know, a little bag, a little clothes that she had been, you know, wearing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That way, we ain't got to come back to the house, you know what I'm saying? Because she at work when I get ready to pick up. All I can do is once I show you that you bullshit, you got your stuff, and I can drop you off.
Yeah.
Man, this motherfucker, I had on some brand new red bottom. Man, you know, I don't know if you know about red bottom. Red bottom, $1,500 to $1,800 when they first came out.
Mm-hmm.
I got these joints on sale for like $700. My only prayer, fresh as a motherfucker. The bitch stepped on the top of my spikes. It didn't fuck up my shoe. It just moved one of the spikes. Man, I thought she had fucked up my whole shoe. I was mad at the mother. Then she in front of the casino with 1,000 people at. Particularly a lot of white folks who gonna call the police on your ass fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when she stepped on my shoes, first thing I think, and I'm not a woman beater or nothing like that, but certain things you just don't do, I want to smack fire from her. But I said, damn, all these people around, I'm in front of the casino, and even though she done stepped on me, stomped on my shoe, nobody ain't see that. Go back what you're saying. But if I'd have got out and smacked the shit out of her, they'd have had that record.
Yeah.
You know, a black man smacks a woman in front of the casino. You know what I'm saying? Broad day like a motherfucker. So, man, you know, cameras, when they show certain shit, it can look like you ain't do it. You know, but when it's the real, it's the real. That motherfucker did it, man. But this was the kicker about jamorant. When he got that first picture that was showing online, I said to myself, that young nigga snorting powder or popping pills. And I'm going to tell you why I said that. They had videos of him on an airplane and in the car drinking a whole fifth of Casamigos. I know you're a good drinker. What is Casamigos?
I know that's a Mexican drink. That's like most.
Is that some strong shit?
There might be some.
Sound like tequila.
Yeah.
Let me Google it. Casamigos.
Yeah. Yep, that's some.
Let me see what this motherfucker was doing. Cause if a whole fifth, yeah.
That's some tequila.
The man, if you'd have seen the video, cause you know experienced drinkers.
Mm-hmm.
He was drinking that motherfucker like a Sprite, nigga.
Hell nah.
That young nigga, jamorant, had that motherfucker up on a private plane. You see people in the background. I said, that ain't no normal shit. I said, this nigga getting too much money.
He couldn't have went hard. That nigga wouldn't be able to walk. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man, you know when it wasn't no game the next day. However, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like he ain't drinking that on game day. Hell no. But the point I'm making is, for most people that drink a lot like that, if they don't do powder, they did powder. You know that. Especially the times we living in, that's what's going on. Motherfuckers popping pills.
But then he young, so his stamina could be high. He just 23, and then just say if he just started drinking. Oh, he 23, he just started drinking. So yeah, he might was going
get away with it, right?
Cause shit, nigga, I can't even remember 23.
Yeah.
Man, since I hit 21, I've been having birthday party all the way up to now. This the first time I ain't gonna have no birthday party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm having a birthday party every year. They know what time it is. Oh, the Mark over here, get that on. Yeah. They come over there now, I wasn't worried about man, can I get a beer? Man, you ask me for another motherfucking beer, I'm gonna kick this whole goddamn case over, nigga. You don't ask me for shit, nigga. You here to kick it,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You talking too much, you know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
nigga should have brought some beer.
Yeah.
That's you my man at the birthday, nigga. If you come to kick it with me on my birthday and you ain't bring shit, damn, let me give you the beer. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Because you should have came with something.
That's all I'm telling you.
Niggas is crazy and fucked up, man. But when I seen y'all doing that, this is what I said. I said, for my estimation, I'm looking at how gloss his eyes is. For him to wave that gun like that. Now I try to give him benefit of the doubt. I said, I feel like that he popping perks and tabs and sniffing a little Tony in the midst of it. Cause when you're young and wild, you party. Bad bitches around, you know what I'm saying?
But they weren't partying. They was just in a regular van. I mean, like a truck. Like they was just him and his partner.
Yeah,
but
this time.
Yeah, this time.
But the last time, it was in the strip club.
Yo, yeah.
But I'm saying, based on me seeing him drinking that fifth of Casamigos like it's a Sprite.
Yeah.
This young nigga been partying for a little while.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I said to myself, what would make him pull that little ass gun out on camera in the strip club like that?
Now, my tips, I'm gonna call the tips. I ain't gonna want to call you. Fuck it, I'm an alcoholic. Young nigga problem, man, on that liquor, man, he wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. He just in that vibe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he in that mode, so he crunk up. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't thinking about this shit was gonna get on social media and all this shit, make the news. He didn't even think about it. He really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? At the point of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For the alcohol, he just in the moment.
Yeah, he in the moment. He out kicking it, celebrate VIP, you know what I'm saying? So he wasn't paying no attention to what he was doing.
I said that, but then I said, okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. This what was crazy about the shit. The NBA suspended him for 8 games. The Grizzlies is supposed to be like a rehab they put him in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you say rehab, that's for a drug and alcohol problem.
Yeah.
They never would mention drugs, they just say alcohol.
Yeah.
I still felt like it was drug, but I gave him benefit of the doubt. Okay, if it was only alcohol, this question I want to ask you, if it was only alcohol, after making that mistake drinking, do you think a nigga with getting 200, contract worth 200 and some million, knowing that the way everybody talking, his career could have been over with that one time, would do that again if he just only drinking alcohol? That's what I'm asking you.
Hell no, I wouldn't have did it again.
So do you think it gotta be drugs mixed with alcohol for him to be that wreck to do it again?
Man, I be looking at John's eyes, and you know what I'm saying, I can tell he doing something, either smoking some bud or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's smoking bud these days.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm
saying?
That
weed ain't gonna make you do that.
Yeah, though. So you know what I'm saying? Drinking, it shouldn't have it's pushing him to the point, but you look in his eyes, you can tell he's stressing about something. Something that, you know what I'm saying?
And that's why I said drugs.
Yes,
because if this how I look at it. If it was just alcohol, I'm not alcohol, but I've been around a lot of people that drink. And if you make that mistake about to lose your whole NBA career, the next time that you drinking, that thought gonna come in your mind. You might do all the other shit. But that drunk thought gonna be like, I ain't putting that gun up to you. Last time I pulled that motherfucker, you think so?
Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. You get full of that motherfucker with, and that shit'll play back in your head so fast. I'm talking about like lightning hit, like god damn. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, man, the mind gonna snap. My first thing he gonna do, he gonna walk around in the hotel with the pills, probably fuck around, get his cell phone line and hold another pill. Man, hell
so it'll make him do it again.
Hell yeah, man. Alcohol will bring the truth out of you. It took me a long time to realize this shit. Man, alcohol will bring the truth out of you. I ain't gonna lie.
They say that though. They say a drunk mind speak a sober man.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, it's one thing about it, man. When I first hit some cocaine, I'm one horny motherfucker already. Freaky motherfucker. Man, I hit that cocaine. Nigga, I went in. Every female I seen, I was going. I ain't give a fuck, fat, ugly, what, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Nigga, I wound up the next day in the morning with a bell. I'm like, what the fuck I done did? You know what I'm saying? For real, man. I'm telling you, man, certain shit I had you play yourself for real. You gonna be like, man, I ain't do no shit like that. You a lying motherfucker. Hey, look here, I got this shit on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and, you know, and bring me, I'm gonna tell you something one of my cousins did. I was 17, and this is something you never forget when you see a nigga do this here. I was 18. Right before I first started traveling and shit. Man, we hung around each other, but not all the time like that. But I know when he did drink, he drunk. Mm-hmm. But I ain't never just seen him like wasted every single day. But whenever he did drink, it's going down on the day. Ain't no plan. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I think I had been out hustling all day. Cause
Mm-hmm.
he at that time I hang out in the east part of town. He always was in the south. But his mama stayed in the east. So I'm staying over his mama house at the time. So I'm on the couch laying down, sleeping shit. Man, this man got so motherfucking drunk. He come out the bedroom, nigga, and just stood in the middle of the floor and started pissing.
Oh, he was out of man. I done seen that several times.
Man, he just pissed. Nigga,
he didn't know where he was.
I turned around, you know what woke me up? I heard.
Yeah,
I'm like, man, I said, man, what's it? Man, the man still standing there. I'm talking about he letting it flow, nigga.
Man, he think he in the restroom.
A lot of people.
Man, I'm talking about you had them dreams in your head. I'm talking about it be so
That
rhythm.
shit fuck you up like that?
Man, you fuck around.
That's why
man,
I can't. Nah,
you cannot. I'm gonna tell you that's why I try to stay on one liquor and one liquor only. Man, you fuck around and just say I go get a pint. Then I say, man, bro, you feel like making another run for me? So I go get some tequila. Oh, you can't come in the house, cuz. You know what I'm saying? For real. You can't hell no. Cause one thing he might say, damn, I need you to the restroom. I'm gonna get up in a minute. You come to point him to the restroom.
Yeah.
But you might end up going in there, jumping on the phone, and then fall asleep. Next thing you know, the nigga in your garbage can pissing in your garbage can.
Oh,
and that type of shit pissing nigga off. Cause
I'm not another nigga, I'm not gonna clean. If I'm in my house and I fuck up, I can live with it. But nigga, you in my house drunk and pissing? Oh, hell nah.
Say my two liquor would turn you out, especially if you trying to go hard and then you drinking beer. That's a boiler making drinking beers on liquor. That's why I don't drink beer on liquor, man. I sit there and drink some beer all day long. I sit there and drink some beer because it don't do shit to me at all. To me, that shit like drinking water.
Yeah, that just keep me going.
Yeah, you know, most of the time when I be on my liquor, I be on my mirrors.
I think beer to alcoholics is like whipped crack. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got the strength. It'll just give you a little buzz, but it ain't doing shit. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't doing shit.
I remember, man, when a nigga was hustling. Ooh, I was cold at whipping. I buy an ounce of shit. If I could turn it 3, I'd do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I remember sometimes, you know, that's when they had, you know, the water whip.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the junkie smoke that shit and they be like, I was just high for 2 minutes. What? You got that other shit left? Shit. That when a nigga got slick. I had a raw on, putting nothing on it. Mm-hmm. Then I had a whip too.
Damn.
So you mix it, keep it going. I give them stars when they first come. They come about 50 or 100. I give them the good hard shit. They come back the next time, straight whip. But you know, you had a program going, so they going. So yeah, I didn't know that though. But yeah, man, based on that, I still say that it's drugs and alcohol.
I hope it ain't no drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? I believe more likely it's alcohol. But what he need to do, why he can't participate in that, he need to talk to the NBA.
Now this what the NBA need to do, and this is the only thing that might can save this man's career, because he finna be out the league. He finna be out the league if he do one more motherfucking thing. Man, back years ago, Gilbert Arenas brought a gun in the NBA locker room. He got kicked out, suspended. I mean, it was bad. They don't play no games about this shit.
Yeah, see, and then I'm glad you mentioned that. See, now, y'all don't see this shit these days. Man, that gun could have went off. What if it would have hit your friend? What if it would have hit somebody else? You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. He playing with this shit.
Yeah.
So close to where in the streets when you got a gun, anything can happen. So you been getting blessed with the ignorant shit that you constantly doing, but it could be one time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One time and your shit is over with. And this is what everybody was thinking at first. You know, and I was saying the same shit too. Man, the niggas around him ain't his friends, whatever. But then a lot of times when you got the nigga with the most money, even if you got friends, your friends try to tell you something, and a nigga got all the money, be like, oh man, you can't tell me nothing. They ain't gonna say nothing else.
Yeah.
Because they know you got all the money.
I'll tell you.
So I feel like they done said something to him. Look at the video when he pulled. They on live. His friend on live. They riding. They playing the NBA YoungBoy New Joint.
Mm-hmm.
Ja popping the lyrics. All of a sudden, you just seen Ja pull up the gun. when his partner turned around and realized that what he was doing, he tried to turn the live off. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it is too late.
They caught it.
Ain't no, years ago, you might could put something online and take it off on somebody to see it. But by him doing that, before anyway, when you a public known motherfucker, soon as you go live, you gonna have hundreds of thousands of motherfuckers tuning in just because of your name. So something like that you can't hide versus somebody that's not known and you go live. You know what I'm saying? Like if I go live or something, motherfuckers, certain people know me, but I'm just saying a regular person go live. You might can pull a gun on there, or whatever. Nobody don't see it, take it down. But when you rich like that, the minute you go live, nigga, the word, see, I don't give a fuck if you on there 3 minutes, somebody them screens. Most people, when they go on stars live, especially with social media, because you can make money off people content, soon as you go live, a person screen recording your shit.
Damn, man, this shit that wild.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, see, motherfucker made money off him that goddamn fast.
Yeah.
And then he done fucked up another contract. So, you know what I'm saying? And a suspension.
If this what should have happened, this what goes back to, the scams and the crookedness and the slick slavery of sports. The NBA wanted jamorant to be in the playoffs. See, it's certain things that go on if certain players play where the NBA will make a lot of money from people tuning in to watch. Off of the views, the ratings. So if certain stars don't play, it ain't the same effect. So they wanted him back for the playoffs. That's why they was so leniency. 8 games for a gun? Oh, nah, man. And that right there put him in position to be fucking up his whole career.
Hell yeah, cause you just put me on nothing. I'll come think about it. You got motherfuckers younger than Ja, they around here shooting up schools, or they old school, killing kids and shit. Come on, Ja, you supposed to see this shit. You got to pay attention just like the rest of us. Just cause you got that, you searching for that golden ball and that golden ring don't mean a goddamn thing. Just think about it. It's called a golden life out here too, man. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers out here struggling, dreaming, wishing they can be in a position like him with that kind of money.
Yeah.
And nigga, you around here trying to end it all. And the way he going, based on what he doing, I see him ending it all.
I don't. I see him trying. I see he gonna change. It's just, you know what I'm saying, you gotta give him some time. Everybody shouldn't pressure him about it. But you know what I'm saying, the only person really get on his ass is his moms and dads right now. You know what I'm saying? His aunties and them. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take somebody that's real close to him to, you know what I'm saying, bring him back. Man, you gotta let that shit go, man. Man, you can't be these young niggas no more. Man, all them rappers and celebrities you meet, man, tell them fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck out my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You the major one, let me do mine. You know what I'm saying? I catch you on the rebound. You know what I mean?
But see, when you, it's like a kid. If a kid doing some shit that's to the extreme, and the only thing you do is just tap them on the hand, 9 times out of 10, what they gonna do the next time? They gonna do some extreme shit again. Yeah. But if you bust their ass good the first time they do that extreme shit, they gonna learn. Ja didn't get his ass bust good by the NBA. See, people were so worried about trying to give him an scapegoat when the best thing would have been for him was them to suspend him for the rest of the season. And for the Grizzlies to put him in the real rehab. See, that ain't no way you can, especially by me saying I think he on drugs mixed in with alcohol. Nigga, ain't no way you can get clean and get sober in a couple of weeks. Get back to the game and then fix all your mistakes. Long as you got that demon, your mind ain't gonna function right for you to think right and do the right shit.
And plus rehab, I don't give a damn. You got a 30-day rehab, you got a 60-day rehab, you got money, man. You can go and say, man, I'm gonna go take my suspension, but for the rest of the season I will not play. But I'm gonna go and do my rehab, get myself together. You know what I'm saying? He ain't had it in mind. I don't think he was thinking about getting back on that court.
Because that's what they allowed him to do. If they'd shut him down, that would have sent more of a message if he on drugs. But by him being quick, that make it look like, oh shit, I can do this shit and get away with it because I'm Ja Morant. Nah, man, you just don't know. You one move away, one more incident, and your ass is not gonna be in the NBA no more.
I'm trying to tell you, Jai, if you hear me, man, I'm the young David Ruffy nigga. You ain't the young David Ruff. You know what I'm saying? You can't get away like I'm get away. You ain't no temptation, nigga. I'm temptation to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I love me some alcohol, man. That shit you pulling, man. Man, you gotta come better and come strong, man.
Man, yeah. How about in Cleveland, Ohio, 2 fishermen caught cheating at an Ohio tournament, sentenced to 10 days, and they forfeit $100,000 boat. Now, I gotta read the story for you can have your input on this. This is wild shit now. 2 men admitted to stuffing fish with lead weights and fish fillets in an attempt to win thousands of dollars in a tournament. Now, this what happened. Jason Fletcher, Lake Erie Valley Trail Tournament director, became suspicious of the fish turned in by Jacob Running, 43 years old, and Chase Kaminsky, 36, who was significantly heavier than a typical walleye. Now, this is basically what they did. They had a fishing tournament, and the person that catch the most fish win the money.
I heard that on the news, but I didn't get the full.
So they got slick.
Mm-hmm. They thought they did.
Yeah.
Actually, they damn near got away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But somehow the dude said, "Hold on, let me go over here and check these fish."
This how they didn't get away. It was way past the average heavy a pound. Basically, like if the average winner probably have 100 pounds of fish, they shit was weighing like 600-700.
Yeah,
because they put metal inside of the fish's mouth and shit. So that's what brought red flags to the judges.
Man, they damn near got away, but they caught their ass though.
Boy, when you give a motherfucker opportunity at being a crook, they gonna take advantage.
Cause if I could have got away, I wouldn't been trying to take no pictures or none of this shit. Guess what I would have did? I got my money been moving fast than a motherfucker.
The prize was for number $28,000.
This don't matter, shit. I'm fucked up. I'm getting the fuck up out of there. If I'm cheating, I'm trying to get the fuck on down.
Exactly. That shit wild as hell, man. I'm like, boy, they creative as a motherfucker.
Yeah, but then they just
what they should have did was pick lightweight and just be like, we gonna fish as much as we can. We just gonna put some little lightweight in here, and that should do it. They went in. We gonna make sure we win.
Damn
and
you
gonna make sure y'all went straight to jail.
Yeah.
Then y'all had to give up a boat that y'all use that's worth $100.
Yep. I think they gave it to the folks that you know what I'm saying, that actually caught the most fish though. You know what I'm saying? Man, man, that was crazy.
Cold motherfucking game.
Man, it's crazy, man.
I tell you one thing, man, we're gonna get over to a little bit of politics. I've been finding myself fucking with politics lately because it just amazes me. Donald Trump said for 2024, he gonna make America great again. You think he gonna make it great again?
Man, when Donald Trump speak, man, I don't even know what great is. I don't know what great is unless it's God Almighty.
Don't fuck with him. Yeah, that's what we do this show for. Because we got niggas that don't like Trump and people that do. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't dislike him or like him because I don't even vote. I just like to talk about the shit that he do and the shit that they say about him.
Man, Donald Trump caught up in a rap song from way back in the 90s. Both want to be there, man. Man, I'm more caught up with him, man. Look at Donald Trump, rich as a motherfucker already, man. What the fuck you want to be the president for?
Rich, it's the power. See, Caucasians, they like power. Just knowing that they're in control or something. You know what I'm saying? That's
if I had that power, you know what I'd do with it?
Yeah.
Man, I'd be strictly behind the Army, the Navy, all my them folks out here saving our lives. You know what I'm saying? Them folks over there bombing them folks. We ain't got bombed over here. I don't think they done some airplanes at us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Man, we blessed, man, and a lot of folks don't take that in heed. All that power.
Now, one thing I do acknowledge that Trump did, you know, when he pardoned a lot of those people that had all that time.
That I can
that
understand.
Was some real shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Lil Wayne, Kodak Black, And there was a lot of other motherfuckers, no
Yeah.
name people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was some real shit he did.
Cause
You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
he didn't have to do that. Then they would fit send Lil Wayne. They fit send Lil Wayne for the rest
Ooh,
of his
Lil
life.
Wayne was about to get it.
Man.
And
I ain't gonna
ooh,
lie, it brought tears in my eyes when they said that. Man, when they said, man, Lil Wayne ain't going to jail. Well, I was like, man, my heart just dropped. I'm like, I don't believe it till I see it.
man, I'm telling you now. I think, but this what I think. I'm watching all this shit. If this shit happen, man, I'm not gonna question none of my thoughts no more. Everything I think, I'm rolling with it like 1,000. Cause I think I be seeing shit real clear. I think he gonna run and win again. Some just been telling me this since last year, man.
Well, you know, I'm just be straight on it, man. I'm down to USA either way it goes. So you know, I'm trying my best not to be no atheist or a hateful person.
Yeah.
So you know, if he win, you know what I'm saying. That's our president, so we got to stand for it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Even though we can sit there and watch the news and he say this and he say that, we can't stand. Man, you can't do nothing to the president, man. Well, they gonna hide your ass where you'll never be found no more.
But this the thing, if you think about it, when he was in office, he really ain't say nothing reckless. This is how I look at that whole scenario. And think about this. The people rush, you know, that wasn't the White House, that federal building. They rushed that federal building, you know what I'm saying, and caused ruckus, beat people up, you know, ran over police officers, and all that shit was caught on camera. They basically was saying that Trump incited a riot that made the people do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody was, you know, they looked at it like that because they wanted Trump to win, and he lost that election. And they were saying because of, you know, fake votes and people that was dead voted and voter fraud, all this old bullshit that they put all in the mix, right? I feel like that so much shit that happened where now, you know, people have to acknowledge when people done wrong of all races, especially black folks, you know, racism and all that, to that.
Mm-hmm.
They have to play a role when they do something fucked up like they not against it. I feel like Caucasians was for the people running up in there and tearing their building up for Trump. They didn't give a fuck. They was mad as a motherfucker that Trump didn't win. But they can't say that. They can't get on there and say that. So they got to play the role. Oh, that was wrong. We not for Trump. And when they get to getting off of TV, shit, we want Trump to win again. Shit, fuck this shit. We got to say what they want to say for the camera. We can't act like that. We support this shit.
Yeah.
But they really do.
Real talk.
Now, they got another dude that's supposed to be running for mayor named Santos. This motherfucker, they done charged them with some shit the other day. Talking about he done stole money. Said a man wrote a check for $500 and bought suits and shit. All kind of shit they can pull up. This shit's true though.
Mm-hmm.
And I be like, damn. But I always say politicians are the biggest crooks in the world. They just do it legally. We on the street with the gun and the dope and shit, doing shit that'll get us 100 motherfucking years.
That's true.
They put on a suit and a tie and do shit that'll get them 10 and walk away with 300,000-400,000.
And be straight too.
Straight white collar crime. We out here black dangerous, goddamn warfare around this motherfucker trying to get.
Convicted felon everywhere you look.
Boy, if I could do it all over again, I'm telling you, I put on a suit and tie.
Man.
And be a politician. That's how I would have got rich. Yeah, I wouldn't even play with the streets. But now, the other day, something broke out with illegal migrants and shit, right? In New York. They mad as a motherfucker. Something ended with, I don't know what Trump did or Biden about they was no longer, holding the illegal immigrants in a certain place. So here you go. New York County's declared emergency as Mayor Adams planned to bus illegal migrants from the border their way. Upstate New York counties are vowing to fight the mayor plans to send migrants seeking north for temporary housing. On Monday, Orange County issued an executive order for hotels not to accept seekers. So they basically told the hotel in a city not to accept Mexicans.
Shit, they been over here. To me, I don't think they no threat.
I love them. I was just about to say, I ain't know how you felt, but I love Mexicans.
I ain't gonna lie to you, they ain't no threat. Shit, I feel like I'd rather have them over than some of us over here.
Dude, hey, God damn it, say it again. They'll say we Uncle Tom, Uncle Tom. We gotta have more Mexicans than niggas.
Yeah, man.
Exactly. They peaceful.
See them over nobody shit. They my kind. Shit, get drunk, go on party, them over ain't shooting in the air, nothing.
None of that shit. They eating and cooking and shit.
Yeah.
And they help each other. This is why I respect and have so much love for Mexicans. Now, people, when you give each race credit, people always gonna say something. Cause I done heard some stupid bitches that I done say I love Mexicans. Oh, they nasty, they stink. Bitch, stop it. They're not nasty and they don't stink. Anybody can be, a particular person can be nasty and stink. But that's not what we're talking about. The average Mexican is loyal. They come over here, they be a lot of them, their family's big, and they make sure everybody get financially stable. Then they break apart. You know what I'm saying? Once everybody gets straight. And then you see them kicking it, on the weekend with each other, just celebrating. But everybody been and came up.
Mm-hmm.
You can't combine a bunch of black people like that 99% of the time, and they do that.
Hell no.
You might have a 1%, and nigga, you black and I'm black, and I've been living a long time. I've rarely seen a bunch of black people, family-wise, stick together without a war going on, and they end up all being successful and splitting and keeping loyal.
War going on, diseases going around. Come on, man.
I ain't seen it. Now, they got mad. They saying that they put out some war veterans for some of the, the Hispanics or whatever. And it's an uproar about that. People want to say, oh, people that lost their leg in war and fought for this country getting put out for illegal immigrants and all this over here. First of all, I wouldn't even never went to war for this country. And I love this country. But I'm not putting my life on the line for this country. I love this country because I walk on the grass and the soil. It ain't for nobody that's talking shit behind no microphone telling me to love this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It ain't for the voting and to protect. You know how they be like, we go fight for this country that's protecting all Americans? Nah, that's bullshit. That's somebody got a whole bunch of money somewhere that need to be exchanged, and that's why the war going on. Mm-hmm. That's the realistic thing.
Man, dope and everything. You got to look at, you got my all perspective of dope and everything.
The whole nine.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, man. For real, it's more deeper than what folks think it is. They just going off what they think. You going off television, man. You just think they telling you half of it. I forgot the saying they told me, man. Believe in half of what you hear and none of what you see. Yeah, something like you know what I'm saying. So
it could be an illusion.
That shit. Yeah, man, that shit true.
You can see something and not even see what you think you're seeing sometimes.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's real shit.
And you can hear something, don't know what the fuck you're hearing, but you're hearing it. But the only time you see it when you get up and look and start making sure it's true. And then if it ain't there, then what if you really do see it? What you gonna do about it then?
Right.
You know what I'm
but saying? This the thing. Most when you have this is what they always try to say. Illegal Mexicans that cross the border commit crime, rape, and the crime rate is up in America because of that. That's been one of the main excuses.
Okay, I can feel them on that because sometimes you could be sneaking the worstest gang member or the worstest gangs over here, and they get somewhere particular where they know they home is at. And all
they can act a motherfucking fool.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of understand why they trying to slow it down. But the first thing I do, I think about the kids, man.
Right. Now I want to cut you off. I want you to get right back on that. But okay, you heard what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
You said that, it could be one of the worst gang members. And that's exactly true. Come over here and, do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But we got people that's born over here that do the same motherfucking thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Been doing it.
Yep.
So what's the difference in somebody not born here? This country is supposed to be a free country.
True and true to us basically, but That's a good question, and it's kind of difficult going into it because it get deeper and deeper into that.
Yeah, we gonna dive in that motherfucker too.
Cause man, I mean it's true. Cause man, you can have a young nigga raising right now. You know what I'm saying? All he know is to throw up this gang sign. He in this crew. Don't let no and all your little homies. They got to be down. You know what I'm saying? We don't want them over here. You know what I'm saying? Just like right now, we can start calling these the project. No, I block it. I don't want to block it, man. We in the project, man. This ain't no project. These are apartments, man.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault, big homie. My fault, OG. I ain't no OG yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? Man, come on, man. You gotta step in. Some of this stuff you gotta step in training.
But if you do think about this here, okay, they say we got on this planet is I can't remember. I know we got over 4 billion people on the planet. I think it's 5.6. I forgot the try. But we got at least over 4 billion. I know for sure it's a fact of people on this planet. It's a small percentage of Mexicans that cross the border that commits violent crime in this country.
You got me puzzling myself on it because I never pay attention to it. I ain't never, cause you don't. Man, on time you really hear about some Mexicans on some crime. They got to be drug lords. I'm talking about big bosses.
That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
It's rare shit that you hear.
Yeah.
But when you hear if you watch the news, they'll trick you. You'll think them Mexicans is assassinating people on every day. If you listen to the fucking Fox News.
Man, I met a Mexican man. I want to go.
That's the way they lie.
The man pulled me over one day. He said, man, I'm for the tell you something. He said, man, I can fix your whole. I had a Corolla. He said, man, I fix your whole front end right now for $400. I said, man, you kidding me? He said, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
He said, here go my card. And I'm right down here on Jackson. Man, don't you know when I got that $400, I searched up and down for him. They were like, he went to another shop. I said, I'm going to soon catch up with him. You know what I'm saying?
Because Mexicans do real shit.
Yeah. Like, for real.
So he seen you. He already know at a shop it's probably 3-4 times that. He like, I can fix that. I ain't gonna try, but nothing. I'm gonna help this brother out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why the joint I be going to down the street when I had my car go to him. Basically, you ain't got to do nothing. You can go buy your own parts, and once you buy your own parts, the only thing you paying for is labor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I see the ticket. The ticket say $600. So I'm like, but then she come back and said $150. So I said, you sure? She said, yeah. This a Mexican woman.
Yeah.
I hurried up, hit that with the $150 and got my keys and everything. Walk clean out that door.
And one thing about most Mexicans, they honest.
Yeah.
So they just go for what it really factually is. They heart is so pure. They just want to make the money, not overcharge and make the money. Like compared to a nigga. If a nigga will size you up, you go to his shop, a nigga, and say, oh, this nigga look like he can pay $1,500. So I'm gonna charge him this, even though the job only costs $600. Mexicans ain't gonna even think like that. It's just $600, my friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down business, no gain, no in between, no get over. Just like that.
Especially you know what to tell them to. No labor, with labor and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's 600 flat, 600 flat.
Right.
I'm finna go give you 3 right now. Then you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So just call me. I had the other 3 when I get back.
Right. Now we living in a country where they complain and trip on people crossing the border. Let me ask you something. We both black on most of the applications, and even when you vote, they usually say on there black or African American, right?
Or Latino or Hispanic, you know what I'm saying?
But for blacks, we describe as African American. That's what we describe as, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means we're Africa and American.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to get real around this motherfucker. How did we first originally get to this country, nigga?
Both.
Did we come over here?
As us being born there, no, we didn't come over here.
How we get over here then? Get deep. I know you know.
Man, our ancestors.
Somebody brought us over here then.
Yeah.
Who brought us over here?
Man, the white people, yeah. By me watching these movies.
The white folks brought us over here. Now go ahead.
Yeah, the white folks. You know what I'm saying? The white folks, they kidnapping slaves and shit. They were doing it to their own kind too. So shit, yeah. You know,
thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
So we didn't ask to come here, but they made us come. But illegal aliens, you got a nerve to say that they crossing the thing? This is the country we living in. See, you ain't never think that D did it.
You made a good point now that I look at it. That is kind of fucked up, cause a lot of people, only way you can travel, you got to have a green card. Only way you can do this, you got to have a certain kind of car. And you know what I'm saying? Then some countries you go to, you done fucked up cause of your skin color, or a nigga pack of cigarettes from America, you got them over here on the plane, now you got weed, you got this, you got this. You know what I'm saying, man? This shit crazy out here, man. For real, I'm talking about each and every way this shit get crazy and crazy, man.
I knew I was gonna wake you up with that one. We didn't ask to come here. We got brought over here long time ago on slave ships, boats and shit.
Mm-hmm.
But people that's coming over here to try to make a better life,
Mm-hmm.
you're saying they threats. This is the country we living in. We wouldn't even never been over here.
And shit, you think them folks ain't terrified? They know it'll be a little more safer than where they coming from. You know what I'm saying? But and
Man, in Mexico, when you work a job, the money they pay you ain't shit. You can't even hardly survive. That's why Mexicans come over here. It's really fucked up over there, bro. A lot of people don't really know. I'm talking about, you see them and you think Mexicans, the good food, the big time drug dealers and shit. It's a reason why they hustle so hard over there.
Man, they work their ass off over here too.
I had to meet and get the story of a Mexican to really understand this. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And this Mexican told me that she came to this country, nigga,
mm-hmm.
when she was 15 years old. Her brothers, her mama stayed because, she didn't have enough. She basically, it's so fucked up over there, she basically sent the kids over here to make it and then sent for her. When this woman got over here, it was so fucked up. Her brothers was, counted there for, but when they first got here, nobody had visas because of the border shit.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to make it. Her brothers was the first ones to get jobs. Then she ended up getting a job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, when she got the job, she told me before she got her first check, she had to eat out the garbage can, nigga, on her way to work.
Damn, that's sad, man. That's fucked up.
That Mexican that told me that now, 2 cars, new Cadillac, new Nissan, big old spot, financially stable.
Mm-hmm.
Look where she came from, though. She had to cross the border, work here. She was working at McDonald's with illegal papers. You know what I'm saying? It was years ago when she said it happened, before they changed where you couldn't work that without, you know what I'm saying? Because you had the ID and they looked around all that shit back then. People just helped each other. They ain't worried about that. You ain't got no paper shit. But to hear that story of walking every day to work before you get your first check at a McDonald's, eating out of the garbage can because you came from a country where it's so poor, you just had to abandon that motherfucker for a better life, and you make it over here in this country and prevail.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's a beautiful story, nigga. We born over here every day, and niggas complain and don't do shit. That story there, right there, a nigga should never say nothing.
Nothing. Got nothing to say. That's real talk.
No, when I heard this, I didn't know. Like I said, like this some real shit. This ain't just for the podcast, man.
No, this
story that this lady told me when she told me that, it made me look. Even though I never been a complainer anyway,
mm-hmm.
but it just make me look at any time that I might have a doubt about anything I'm going through. Period,
mm-hmm.
Nigga, get on your shit, nigga. You born in a place to where all you gotta do is just get up and make some moves, and you gonna be all right. You can make moves over there legally and still be fucked up. So that's why most motherfuckers grab bricks to work, join gangs, get to commit crimes, acting the motherfucker fool.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because we got to make it out this motherfucker.
Trying to get away from it.
Yeah.
Or trying to get somewhere where we can build some, establish some. You know what I'm saying? I understand exactly where you're coming from.
Right. Now, based on this is the type of country we living in. Now, they talk about illegals and shit, but these motherfuckers will allow a naked bike ride where kids could see. Now, before I get into the kids part,
I don't want to talk about no sick shit like
that. Yeah, hold on. We got to bust America out. That's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, don't nobody talk about this type of shit. This shit'll stay hidden.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So we breaking it to the forefront. Now, wheels in motion for the next Philadelphia naked bike ride coming up in August. Eager for another new bike ride through the city of brotherly love. But keep your shirt on for now. The next Philly naked bike ride is coming in August. Organizers of the annual joint to promote food conservation and positive body image said Wednesday they are holding the August 26th starting location in route under routes and will close them the day before. And previous rides have zip past sites including Independence Hall, the U.S. Mint, the Liberty Bell, and the Philadelphia Museum of Art, where Sylvester Stallone sprinted up the steps in Rocky. Remember the movie we ran up the steps?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna ride past this on the bike naked. Now, in 2020, they called this out because of the pandemic. It's a 10-mile bike ride, right? Draws about 3,000 bikers. Organizers say they hope to encourage people to bike more and to embrace nudity as a normal, enjoyable part of life. Okay, let me get to this shit. This is the country we live in. I'm on your ass today, America. How many potential kids and babies is in the car riding with their parents on the way to store, riding with their parents on the way to school? You know, parents taking them anywhere, just out. Gonna see this shit.
And kids learn fast.
They seeing naked people ride on the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Saying, Mommy, why these people naked?
Yeah.
You got to explain it. What would you tell your child?
You know what? Man, I ain't gonna lie. That's
You don't even know what to say.
I really don't, man, cause it kind of like snapped my mind where it made me just want to jump out of the car and start shooting motherfuckers like that, man. That
made you want to get 100 years.
Yeah, man, cause that shit just don't make no sense. You got sick individuals out here, man, that you don't even know might be in the crowd. Just say they riding the bike, but the whole time these little kid, he gonna start watching this little girl. He gonna start watching this little boy. Man, I don't trust no shit like that. Fuck y'all want to come outside? They say whatever go on behind closed doors, go home behind closed doors. Whatever go on in Las Vegas, stay in Las Vegas. That's how that shit's supposed to be, man. You want to come outside and ride a bike, put some goddamn clothes on.
Right. But this the country we live in where they will allow people to organize and actually, they complaining about illegals coming in the country, but you will let a naked person ride on the bike where kids can see.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would step in the vote boot camp
and put this shit on the news. Man, that's some. I ain't gonna lie, that type of shit right there really just clicking.
It pissed me off. That's why I had to speak on it. And what you said, I'm about to cover the same exact thing, because that's exactly how I feel. Very similar. I'm pretty sure that it's child predators and perverts riding on the bike naked, looking at kids riding by. Exactly what you think. Mm-hmm. Dick hard. Sick motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But this is the perfect time for to be sick and nobody not think nothing and watch me. Word. Mm-hmm. Because I can be naked. I can be free. You hit it on the head.
Man, that shit there, man, for real. And then you got some parents don't even know. Just say, Mama in the kitchen cooking muffins, it just pop up on television. Oh, today is the day of the naked ride. Mama, what is the naked ride? Why is they doing it?
Right.
The mama don't know, so the mama
don't know what to tell the kid.
You know what I'm saying? Cut the TV out. That's just something we do that, you know what I'm saying? She's trying to make something up, but she'll throw that fun in there. It ain't fun.
You know what I would just tell them?
What?
Those are devils. When you see people doing that,
yeah,
those are the devils.
Yeah.
You stay away from people that you see doing it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
devils.
Yeah.
If you see somebody naked riding on the bike, they're a motherfucking devil.
I'm telling you. Unless they running from the police. Now, I can give them that credibility. They running from the police. I ain't got nothing to say. Right. Cause 9 times 10, they gonna catch your nigga ass.
Exactly. You but you ain't running from the police.
No,
Stop it.
No, you ain't running from the police. You doing this shit like it. You outside that swimming pool with a t-shirt on and gym shorts on. You know what I'm saying? Or swim shorts on. Come on, man. Nah, this ain't the swimming pool. It might be blue up there, but goddamn, we ain't got that much water down here.
Man, that's just like that they had. And that ain't the only place they have these type of events where motherfuckers publicly can be naked and people can see. In New Orleans, my favorite city, every year they have a Decadence Fest. You know what that is? Mm-mm. Decadence Fest is a gay festival where people from all over the world come. Now, I have nothing against gay people. I don't say nothing bad about them. I just talk about the rights and the wrongs of just certain things morally. Uh, you get to walk down the street in the whole French Quarter, Beverly particularly. Now, you can't be naked, but you can be half naked. You can have thongs on, and you can walk down the street. I mean, it's basically naked, but you can't have your thing out, and a woman can't have her pussy out. And she can have a titty showing. You know what I'm saying? The shit that you see is fucking amazing. Now, this shit brings people from all over the world. This brings all the men that like men but got a wife, but they don't want nobody to know. They can come down there, creep, do what they do. Nobody never see them and know. But the point of the story is, you got kids locally, because most of these people from out of town, they not bringing their kids. I assume. Now, I don't know. If you're that sick, you really fucked up. But they not bringing their kids. But you still have a bunch of local kids that hang down there with their parents, and other people that happen to be from out of town that don't know this festival going on with their kids.
Yeah.
And they step out the hotel and see this. I seen it for the first time. I was 12. I didn't even know the name of the none until I went back when I was grown. I went down there with my cousin and them on a vacation. And we hit that street and I seen this shit. I didn't know what. I asked them. I did like they know I was 12. I'm like, what is this? This don't look normal. What's going on? Come on, boy. We got to take them back to the hotel. That's all they said. Like, you know what I'm saying? So this the world we fucking living in, where the type of event now, people always want to act a fool about something. Why we don't protest that type of shit? They cancel. They have a cancel culture now. Mm-hmm. They cancel a motherfucker soon they say something you don't like.
Yeah.
A comedian says a joke that seems offensive, or racist, or about gay people. They cancel them. You should be canceled anytime you're doing anything that's immoral in front of kids. Now, if you're doing it and kids ain't around, cool. Whatever you want to do if kids not around.
Yeah.
But you can't be naked and doing shit where kids can see you out in the public. Mm-hmm. But the laws and these same politicians, these different cities, they pass shit for them to do that. Now they think, I wonder what even kind of license that you can get to be naked. I wonder what that license is called.
I don't even want to fucking know. I'm gonna be straight up honest. I don't even want to fucking know. For real. Man. I'm telling you, if anybody find out that you got a license to do some shit like that, man, you gonna have the sickest motherfuckers around here doing it. And just to think, we got some real mental motherfuckers down here, man, that sleep on corner will get up and just start taking their clothes off, walking in the middle of the street. Now, this without the festival. These motherfuckers would do this shit for real.
Oh yeah, get high on some dope, strong dope and
whiskey. Oh, it's going down.
It's over with.
I'm telling you, walking up to the car, walking like they real. I'm talking about. I can't even lie. They pure gangsters. I'm talking some pure gangsters. They back in the 70s and the 90s, the early 80s. Man, I'm talking about they walking out like they got the pistol hand folded up, walking in the car. Hey, baby, give me $20. I'm talking about these women there.
Yeah. Oh man, no shame.
Yeah, and some people feel so sorry for what they do. They give them the money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Give them what they can give them. You know what I'm saying?
I was just saying. I was just telling. This girl I was talking to, she was telling me about, her sister. She, her sister was on drugs, and she think her sister be selling herself. I said, baby, you can take that to the bank. She said she said she was so pretty, she lost a lot of weight. I said, that's what people that ain't shit love. When they meet a pretty ass woman strung out on dope, boy, niggas be ready.
I'll tell you.
Oh, man, I'm finna get this. I'm finna fucking get out of. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get this little dope. And then if don't let the pussy be good.
Oh, yeah.
They gonna keep on going to get what they know she like, and catching her and presenting it to her because they know she ain't got no money. Catching her at the lowest and weakest point. Mm-hmm. That's the word we listen. She was like, for real, baby? I'm like, yes, for real. Because she don't know a lot about the streets. You know what I'm saying? She real slow to the streets. But I said, I'm going to wake you up. That's what's going on.
Damn right.
If a motherfucking woman on drugs and she pretty, even some men, and she run out of money, She gonna use that body to get that drug if that drug calling her.
Mm-hmm.
If that drug, she might not never want to do it and thought she would have to go that low. She gonna do it for that dope.
Damn right. Whatever it takes.
We got a motherfucker hit a lottery. 500,000. How much you think he spent to win?
He spent the win for 500,000. I think he actually naturally won it.
No, I'm talking about how much you think he bought a lottery ticket.
Man.
How much you think he spent on that ticket to hit that 500?
Man, shit, that's a great answer. I don't know, $1, $2, ain't no telling. But it depends on which one he played, you know what I'm saying? Man, what did he make? What did he spend?
A Michigan man who won a $40 prize from a lottery ticket. He played a regular lottery ticket and won 40, right? Went back and said, I'm finna flip this shit. Bought some scratch out with the 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
The $5 joint. The lucky number 13. He scratched that motherfucker off for 500,000. 74-year-old man said he took his winning lottery ticket to redeem his prize. I was cashing in a $40 winning ticket, and I said, I'm going to use my winnings to buy more tickets. I scratched the ticket as soon as I got in the car, and he said a lucky number 13 was the last one he scratched. He said, initially, he thought he was going crazy. I thought I couldn't see. I thought I had won $500. He said, so he put his glasses back on. He's not a motherfucker, put the glass back on. I'm going to make sure I can see this shit. And looked over the ticket again. 500,000. He said he had to have his wife to look at to make sure. Shit. So they called their family to tell the good news, something I would have never did. Shit. Boy, I called my family and tell them I won $500,000. Boy, it'll be a catastrophe. Everybody, they'll get to creating shit. You know how niggas do. Look, you know, hey, I'm going to need about $10,000. I'm behind on 6 months of rent. Motherfucker create a makeup ass lie.
Motherfucker, you remember when we took care of you when you was younger?
Yeah.
Told you your old nickname and everything. I ain't heard this name down there since I was 7, 8 years old.
Another motherfucker. Man, all I need is 20,000, man. We open up this restaurant. We're going to get this money. It's going to make money for sure. You ain't never told me about this before I hit this line. But now all of a sudden, we can open up something. We can make all this money.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about the shit that'll come out. Man, if you won 500,000 right now, what would you do tomorrow?
If I won 500,000, what I would do tomorrow, I would sit right there in the apartment, keep my mouth closed until I really figure out my big plan. I wouldn't even tell my mama. My mama is my mother, my best friend, you know what I'm saying? Everything, you know. I sit there quiet till I figure out my next best move.
Right.
My next best move. I'm telling you, I wouldn't tell nobody. I want the news to know. I don't want nobody to know.
Keep it real. Would you go get something to drink? Keep it real, nigga.
It depends. Cause like I said, it depends.
You would.
Cause if I know I got that more money, if I go get something to drink, I'm gonna make sure I had the door keys. I'm gonna lock myself in that motherfucking house. Cause you run your mouth and you still got that damn
That's
ticket.
what I'd be scared of. That you don't. I'd be like, man, I hope he don't die. He got 500,000 exactly. I'd be scared that you don't get alcohol poison from being locked in that mother too much. Then the second one, a nigga knowing you got, like you said, catching you slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? My mind caught. And then knowing me, I start drinking about 2 in the morning. Yeah. So when I see 6 in the morning, daylight hit, it's already, I know what time it is. Mama, put some clothes on. I'm coming down the street right now. We're going to meet up right here. What's going on, son? I'm finna surprise you with something you ain't never seen. And I'm going to get this here turned in, and I'm finna automatically buy a whip. You know what I'm saying? Boom, buy a whip. Come on, let's go find us a house. I don't care what they talking about. We're going to put this down. You know what I'm saying? We're going to do this for the, you know what I'm saying? For real, go and get her a house.
Right.
That'll be my main thing, you know what I'm saying? Get her a house. And you know what I'm saying? In case I fall down, I always have me a back house in the back house. Only thing I'm worried about is make sure them property tax get paid.
Right. I'm going to tell you what I do. 500,000. I'm going straight, getting on the plane. Fuck that. I'm getting a one-way motherfucking rental. Getting my dogs. I'm heading to New York City. When I get to that motherfucker, I'm finna find me a cheap ass house to rent.
Mm-hmm.
No more than about $1,500 a month. Cause yeah, that's cheap down there. Boom. Then I'ma fly back to New Orleans and buy me a house cash for about 60 or 70 in a nice neighborhood. Nice. Own that. Boom. After I do that, when I get back to New York, now the house I buy in New Orleans, I'm turning that to I'm renting that out as Airbnb. So I'm finna make that 60, 70 back in 1 year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No problem. I ain't there. I'm getting it right back. That because when I'm not there, the Airbnb would make me money and pay for it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So when I come in town, I can just cut the Airbnb off and live in the motherfucker. Boom. Get back to New York. I'm getting a studio for to record the show in and do the show. We doing video and audio. Nigga, I'm doing shows 4 days a week. Ain't no once a week. You know what I'm saying? 4 days a week. You can watch this shit. I come and get a nigga like you and give you put you on the payroll, nigga. This some real shit. I win it, but your job, nigga, is to talk on the show with me 4 times a week.
Shit, I ain't got shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm getting paid for it. Shit, yeah.
Nigga, we going to the top with this shit. Then, after I do all that, I come check on my family. I buy my mama, my auntie a house. I can't give them no bigger house. I ain't got them $500,000. Get you a $20,000 house, brand new, built from 20. I say 30, 30, one for her, one for my auntie, built ground up from the thing, brand new. You know what I'm saying? They number to 60. They said they straight. My dad, I forgot about him. I got to throw him in there too. But I'm gonna tell you what I do. What I really do since both of them close around here. I said, look, Dad, you ain't got to be with my mama or whatever, but I'm buying one house. I ain't buying 2 houses for y'all, nigga. I'm buying one house with a guest, a bacon a double.
Yo,
mama, you stay on one. Dad, you stay on one. It's paid for.
Yo,
all y'all, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody good.
Yeah, we good. And keep running this motherfucking paper.
I'm telling you.
I go on vacation. Nigga, I'm eating all organic. I ain't no bullshit. It look like it's some bullshit. I'm going to throw it back at you. You know what I'm saying? I'm working out. Man, I'm traveling. I'm not being around nothing dangerous unless I have to when I get that kind of money. If I know you the type of nigga that I might have to kill because you hating on me because I got this kind of money, I ain't even going to go around you so you going to put me in that position and go to the penitentiary.
Yes, indeed. I'm with you.
See, I'm doing all the small shit that jamorant you should do. And some of you ignorant ass niggas. Man, it's been a beautiful episode, man, on Legendary Comic Show. I'm all in your motherfucking ear and I'm in your bitch stomach. Nigga, don't get mad and vomit. You know what I'm saying? Marker.
Hey,
get out this motherfucker.
Say man.
You know.
And one more day with it, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna try to bring it out best every time we get on it, you know. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah, we keeping the energy going, man. We got Mr. Marcus and his motherfucker still standing on you suckers.
I'm tell you, every day, all day, man.
Till the next time.